What is going on, Toffees? Welcome to Falcon Blues TV. Now I know what you may be thinking, new face, new type of content, it's all big changes, but the lads over here at Falcon Blues TV have asked me to come on, create some gaming content to kind of broaden the type of content you see here on the channel. And I think it's really exciting that the lads want to do this, and I'm super excited to be here. So we're starting here a FIFA 20 Everton career mode. I've gone in, I've creative Carlo, Big Don Carlo here on the game. We're going to go through transfers, Champions League, winning the league. We're going to do it all. So I'm excited to be on this journey with you guys, and I hope you guys stay on alongside with me. Well, my name's Jaden. I've been a Toffee ever since I was about 10 years old. My uncle first introduced me to the team. Obviously, being an Australian, Tim Cahill was a massive draw to kind of bring me into the club and bring me to love the club, love the game of football in general. I've been brought up in a household that was really into like rugby league and basketball, so football wasn't really the biggest thing here in my country, at least, and growing up as well. So me falling in love with Everton is something that I think is one of the best things that has ever happened to me, and I'm excited to be creating content for an Everton channel that's made by fans, that's for fans, and I'm excited to get into this. So what we have here, if you guys have never played FIFA 20 before, and if you've never seen one of these, essentially what happens here is that we go on, we take control of the team. Now, as Carlo Ancelotti, I want to do a lot of things that Carlo Ancelotti would do. Obviously, we're going to be sticking here with the 4-4-2 formation, changing the way players play in that sort of position to play like we do in real life. So obviously, one of the big things that we have to do here is when we go into the left midfield position, what I want our left midfielders to do is to cut inside and create chances from the inside. Now, that's something that we've seen Alex Iwobi talk about when he talks about how Ancelotti has kind of freed him to play more of an attacking midfield role while still playing off the left. And we know that he was kind of brought in to kind of be like a winger, but also can play the attacking midfield or the number 8. Like, he can play a lot of different positions. And I think that with him and Bernard in the squad, for them to be our sort of two on the left, they really complement each other. So let's say if one of them's injured, the other one can come in and do a job, which is exactly what we want to see here with the squad. Now, obviously, we know as Toffees, there's a lot of things here that need to be addressed. Now, I'm going to bring out a graphic here. Now, these are the main positions that I want to strengthen here in our first window. Center midfield is somewhere that I really want to bolster. Obviously, we have a lot of the same type of player, a lot of sitters, a lot of players that kind of sit back in front of the back four, and kind of patrol that area. I want more creativity. I want more goals. I want more chances coming out of our midfield. So that's something I want to address here in the first window. The right midfield or the right wing position is someone in a place that I really want to bolster here. Obviously, we have Theo Walcott who can do a job, but there's no one really after that. I don't necessarily want to bring Richarlison out to the wing because I do believe that he's more of a number 9 or more of a striker. So I want to leave him there and bring in a right midfielder to be there alongside Theo Walcott this season. Center back is also a position that I want to bolster here in the squad. Obviously, we only have 3 first team center backs: Mason Holgate, Yerry Mina, and Michael Keane. Holgate is going to be a mainstay here. I want to bring someone alongside to be a 4th choice, or like a 4th center back, because we don't have Lewis Gibson. Obviously, he's out on loan from Fleetwood Town. The only real backup center backs we have here are Ryan Astley and Jared Branthwaite, who are not ready for Premier League football. We might play them in the cup competitions, but they're not ready for the Prem, so I want to bring someone in for that. Right back is someone I want to address next season, because I think that Jibril Sidibe and Seamus Coleman can do a job here in the first season. So those are the main areas I want to address: center midfield, right wing, and center back. And I think that if we get those positions and possibly maybe add a little bits and pieces here and there, we can go on and push on for Europa League, Champions League, winning titles, winning cups. We can do whatever we want. It's FIFA 20, it's Everton, it's Big Don Carlo. We can do whatever we want. I want to have more variety in the midfield, and I think that's something that we're lacking here, especially this season. We have too many players that play the same sort of role. Players like Delph and Schneiderlin in the midfield, although they do a job at times, it's not like they chip in with goals or they chip in with assists. Like, they do very similar roles. So I want to bring midfielders again, as I said, that do more than just sit in front of the back four and close things down and make tackles and that sort of stuff. And while we will have that player in the midfield, I want to bring in someone like this boy right here, Jack Grealish. He's someone that I would love to have at Everton. Obviously, a rising star this season, and I guess the transfer philosophy that Marcel Brands and Ancelotti have for Everton is that we want to bring players in that aren't superstars right now. We want to bring good players in that have the potential to be superstars. So I want to kind of keep to that philosophy that they have there. In the right midfield, I want to bring in Cengiz Under, someone from Roma that I think that will be a very good player for us here. Another midfielder I want to bring is Ibrahim Sangare. He's someone that's been heavily linked with Everton, who I would love him at the club as well. I would love someone who's big, can get around the pitch, mobile, someone that can really sort of fit that Idrissa Gana Gueye sort of build that we've been missing at the club ever since Ghana left. So Sangare is someone I definitely want to bring in. For our centre-back position, again, another player that has been heavily linked with Everton in real life is Gabriel, the Brazilian left-footed centre-back from... Where is he from? Lille. He's from Lille in France. So I want to bring him in as well. He's someone that... A left-footed centre-back is not someone, a player that we have in the squad. All our centre-backs, at least our first-team centre-backs, are right-footed centre-backs. So Gabriel would be a fantastic addition to the squad, just to add as a squad player, man. Just as someone that can do a job when needed be, and do it like that. We got an offer here for Anthony Gordon to take him on loan. I'm going to say no to that. And Galatasaray come in for Gylfi Sigurdsson. Obviously, last season was he was our second top goal scorer. This season, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if his legs are... I'm pretty sure his legs are just gone. He can't get around the pitch as much as he used to. So we're going to accept that. Like, we're going to try and find a new club for him. We can get a lot of money for him. Like, 30 million's a lot of money. Andre Gomez is injured here. Man, they're dropping like flies left, right, and center. Obviously, 30 million's a lot for Gylfi. And if we can get that kind of money into him and then reinvest that into like a Jack Grealish, then that honestly will be a super duper good investment in my opinion. Let's see if we can win the Champions Trophy. We don't win the Champions Trophy. We lose 3-1 to Leverkusen. That's fine. As I said, pre-season is much, like, it's not really much. We get an offer here for Kuka Martina from Genk. Obviously, another player on big rate wages, someone I want to get out of the club, free up the wage bill. If this was real life, obviously there's a lot of deadwood from the Steve Walsh / Ronald Koeman era that we need to get rid of in order to balance the books for FFP so we can bring in better players. Now that the Champions Trophy is over, I'm going in for Jack Grealish. I'm doing the thing. I would love, and I'm sure a lot of Evertonians like you guys would love Jack Grealish at our club. He would be a fantastic signing if we could bring him in. They value him at 22 million. I'm gonna come in and straight up say 25 million because I think he's a fantastic player who's worth, maybe not worth 34 million. There's a certain point that I'm willing to go up to 30 million for Jack Grealish, but if I think I can get him for less, I'm gonna try and get him for less because obviously we don't want to be overplaying for players. And we don't want players to walk away just because they think that they're not getting enough money at the club. They come back and say 34.5 for Jack Grealish. And I'm going to go back in because obviously if I put my Marcel Brands hat on, I'm going to get the players for what I think they're worth. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to say 26.5. I think the max here I'm willing to go is 28 million. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smack bang 28 million for Jack Grealish and see what Villa say to that. They accept that. Beautiful. That's what we wanted to see. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go into these transfer and contract negotiations with Jack Grealish. Now, one of the fantastic things here, if you guys have never played FIFA 20, maybe you're a PES fan, is the ease of transfers. It's not as realistic as real life would be. Like, obviously Carlo is not going into his office with Jack Grealish and his agent going like, you're going to be an important player, the contract length's going to be 5 years, you want a release clause? No. Like, there's a lot of nitty gritty in that whole negotiation part of it, but obviously FIFA just got to dumb it down for everyone to have access to be able to do this stuff. Jack Grealish accepts $75,000 a week on the weekly wage, and god damn, he looks good in blue. I want to go ahead and go in for Gabriel, the centre back from Lille. Apparently in real life he's in advanced talks to sign with us, so I don't know. I would love him at the club, obviously. Since I'm signing him here in FIFA, I'd love to see my signings in FIFA happen in real life, because it means I'm as good as Marcel Brands and the whole scouting team at Everton. But look, man, it's a position that I think we need a bit more depth, especially if we want to get into Europe, especially if we want to go deep into cup competitions. We want to have depth in our squad. We don't want to have too much because we don't want to have players unhappy, but we want to have depth. We say 12.5, Lil stole on that offer, so we're going to go ahead and go in for Cengiz Under while we wait for Lil to accept our offer. And again, as I said, man, Cengiz Under, the way that Carlo likes to play his right midfielders, at least the way that I see the game, is that he likes his right midfielders to bomb up and down, get back defensively, bomb up and down, chuck in crosses like Theo Walcott has been doing for us ever since Carlo's come in. So I think that Cengiz Under can definitely fit the bill there. They say 24.5. The most I'm willing to go here for him is 20 million. I think that 20 million is a decent offer. So we have stalls on both of our offers here. We're just gonna go ahead and simulate and see what happens here. Roma here say 24. I'm gonna say 19. Sorry, not 29. That's a bit too much. 19 for Cengiz Under. They say 20. Since they've gone that low, they're gonna accept 19. Definitely. They're definitely gonna accept 19 for him. Boom, there we go. Roma accept 19 million for Cengiz Under. We're gonna go straight into those contract negotiations with the lad, and we'll see how these go. Look, we're building a decent squad here. You don't want to just like chuck money left, right, and center like Steve Walsh and Ronald Koeman did in that second season. We wanna use Farhad Mashiri's money wisely. He wants to be an important player for 5 years, and I'll accept that. That's fair enough. We'll accept. We don't want a release clause here. In terms of salary, I'm gonna go ahead and just straight up chuck 60,000 at him per week. He wants all these like sign-on bonuses and stuff like that, which I'm not too keen on, but I'll bump his weekly wage up if we can get all these like sign-on bonuses and that sort of stuff off of him. 65,000 is a lot of money. He says 63. What am I going to do here? We'll do 65, and then we'll say signing on bonus of 500,000. I'm sure he'll accept that. There we go. Cengiz Under. Welcome to Everton FC. Oh man, we're building a squad here. We are building a squad here, and I'm excited for this squad to materialize in that first game against Crystal Palace. Lil will come back and say 14.4. I'll go to 13 for him. I think 13 million is a decent amount of money for him. So Lil said 13.7 to our previous offer, so we're just gonna go back and offer 13 million anyway. And they accept that. So Gabriel is coming to the club. We're going to go ahead and go into these contract negotiations for him. I like that we're doing our business early. It's something that I wish Everton did in real life. Doing the business early. Obviously, it doesn't necessarily always come down like that. Like deals and contract negotiations and stuff like that, you sometimes never really pan out like that, I guess is the best way to put it. He wants 41,000 in wages. I'm going to straight up just say, I'll give you 45,000. If you don't want all these like sign-on bonuses and stuff like that, just so that we can just get him into the club, man. 45. There we go. 45,000 for Gabriel, bringing a new center back into the squad. I'm happy with that signing. We're going to go ahead, simulate further through. We need to offload Gylfi, and we need to offload Schneiderlin before we sign Sangare. I don't want too many midfielders in the squad. Oh, Carlo's old team, Napoli, coming in for Gylfi. Yeah, we're gonna do 35 and we're gonna do 30. I want minimum 30 million for him. I believe that we can definitely get 30 million for him at least. Loan offer coming in for Benny Beningame. I don't want to accept that because we just left. We had Tom Davies going on loan, and I don't want to let too many players out of the club, especially midfielders, since we play two in the midfield and I want to have two midfielders on the bench. I don't want too much. I don't want to be short on options is the best way to put it. Crystal Palace come in for Schneiderlin. We'll accept that offer straight away just to see where he goes. Crystal Palace is slowly but surely becoming where Everton midfielders go when Everton don't want them anymore, like James McCarthy. Schneiderlin transfer talks. Milan pulled out because they couldn't agree. Sigurdsson sold. So you know what that means. It means it's time to go in for Ibrahim Sangare from Toulouse, who's actually currently in contract talks with Cuca Martina at the moment. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to negotiate here. They value him at 10.5. I'm going to say 10 million. The maximum I'm willing to go here will be 15. They say 14 with a 15% release clause, which I'm not down with. I'll say 11 million just to argue and kind of go back and forth with them. I feel like they'll accept 11.5 for him. They stole the offer, which is fine. We still have a couple of days until the season kicks off against Palace. So we'll keep going. We'll simulate through here. Schneiderlin sold. Nias sold. So, wait, where did Nias go? Nias went to Cruzeiro. Schneiderlin went to Palace. So it really is where Everton midfielders go when Everton don't want them anymore. Toulouse come back and say 15.7 for Sangare. I'm not feeling 15.7. I said I'd go higher, as high as 15, but I'm not necessarily feeling 15.7. I'll go to 12 and see what they say to 12. They say 12.9, so they're definitely going to accept 12. So we'll go ahead and offer 12 again and wait for them to accept that. There we go. Toulouse accept 12 million for Ibrahim Sangare. Someone that I'm very keen on. Someone I really want to see at Everton in real life. Someone that I think that will powerhouse the midfield here in the Premier League. So we're going to go ahead, go through these contract negotiations with him. I hate when players like want all these like bonuses and stuff like that. Like, man, just accept that $45,000 a week is a lot of money and come to the club. I think, okay, I'll offer him 48,000 a week for a 21-year-old is a lot of money. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what happens here. 48,000 a week, Ibrahim Sangare accepts. And man, we're done the transfer window. Like, I don't really see us needing to bring anyone else in. Jack Grealish, Gabriel, Cengiz Under, Ibrahim Sangare, like players that will definitely bolster this team. We'll go ahead, we'll simulate to the Crystal Palace game, being the first game of the season, and I'm excited. I'm excited with the players we've brought in, with the depth we have in the squad. We can definitely 100% push on to bigger and better things this season with Everton. So I just want to get into the game. Obviously, I'm going to play around with the starting 11 here and choose my best starting 11 based on the players we've brought in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has to start, of course. Yerry Mina's going to start there alongside Mason Holgate. On the bench, we'll bring in Gabriel. Obviously, we got to start Jack Grealish here for the game against Palace. That midfield, Gomez and Grealish, oh my god. If that was our midfield in real life, I would be very, very happy. Cengiz Under will start as well instead of Theo Walcott. And do we bring Sangare on the bench? Not for this game. Not for this game. We'll keep him. We'll keep him for later. So that's the team I'm rolling with here. As you can see, a very strong starting lineup. A team that can definitely beat Crystal Palace. So we'll go into that game now. We'll play the first game of the season. We'll see how we go in the first game. I expect nothing but a win. I love how FIFA just like looks so realistic. Like, I feel like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, this could look like a real Premier League game if you didn't know any better. But here we are, starting a kickoff against Crystal Palace. I'm excited, man. Carlo's reign begins a bit earlier than it did in real life, but my reign technically begins because I'm the one playing the game. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to change Jack Grealish's number to number 10. Hang on, I see Bernard making a run there. There we go, hang on. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Richarlison. Here we go. Let's whack that in. Far post. That's it. No! Oh my god. Guaita, dude. Holy crap. 2 shots, 2 saves. Fair play. Oh, man. Bernard couldn't keep that ball with him. Hang on. There's it. Ah! That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a-okay. Putting the pressure on early here against Palace. Obviously away from home. This game in real life ended in a 0-0 draw. Let's hopefully it ends in a win for us. In FIFA. They're not getting past. They're not getting past. Wait, Zaha's getting past. You're not getting past Mason Holgate, but Mason Holgate gives it away. Holy baloney. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure. Oh, Jack Grealish. That's why we paid 28 million for you. Holy. We cannot string an attack together. I do not know what's going on. Oh my god, Andros Townsend. Yerry Mina! Oh, Jordan Pickford, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is going on with our defense, man? We can't defend. Oh my god, clear it! Holy crap! Just clear it, man. Anyone, get up, Dinya. Oh my goodness. Someone just get it out. Jeez. Oh my goodness. We can't get out of this press. Bull crap, that's a foul. Chris Kavanagh. I bet you that's Chris Kavanagh. Freaking ridiculous. Or John Moss. I don't even know. I don't even think the refs in this game have like actual names. I'm pretty sure they don't. 36 minutes in and we haven't done, like, we've had the best chance of the game, but they've had what are they playing? Like a 4-5-1? Like, I can't put my finger on what sort of like formation they're playing, because they're like running over us in the midfield. But okay. Like I wanted to shoot, but the angle wasn't right. I tried to cut it back to Richarlison, but it just didn't. Hang on. Straight to Guaita, dude. Hang on. Hit that, Andre. Oh, baby. Just hit it into the crowd of people. That's fine. Mason Holgate can header that to Richarlison. And we can go again with the pressure. Under. Far out. Milivojevic. Yes. Andre Gomez. Yes. Here we go. Come on. Yes. Okay, Richarlison. That's it. Yes. He's Brazilian. He only costs 50 million. And we think he's fucking brilliant. Richarlison. What a man. What a man. First goal of the season. Everton up 1-0. You fucking love to see it, man. You fucking love to see it. Okay, going into half time. We're up 1-0. I like what I see. Although we had a little spell in the middle of the first half where they had a lot of pressure on us. We came away. We scored the goal. Richarlison banged his first goal of the season. And we got the second half. I want to get a 2-goal cushion. Because 1-0 is not enough. Especially in this league. Run, run, run. Oh my god. Coleman on Zaha, baby. Zaha, who, if you don't remember, could have been an Everton player in the summer window. Like, he could have been an Everton player, but like, Crystal Palace just wanted way too much money. Way too much. Holy crap. I need to stop getting distracted by talking. Because that could have easily been 1-1. Over just some sloppy defending. Oh, baby. Holy, why did Bernard pass it back there? He passed it back into the... Whoo! Jordan Pickford. Oh, jeez. You are saving us this game. Pick that up. Oh, you should have claimed that. You should have claimed that. Win that ball. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Pick that up. Just, yes, okay. Safe hands. Safe hands. Jesus. What? No. Holy shit. What's wrong with me? Why am I playing like doo-doo? Okay. Oh, yes, yes. Brick wall, Yeremina. Brick wall. Now we can get forward. Okay, hang on. Andre Gomez making a run. Ah, what is going on with the first touch of these players, man? I can't believe it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. Woo! Jordan Ayew equalizes after just some sloppy defending. Look at this. It's just a through ball, man. And Yeremina is nowhere close to him. And he doesn't have the pace to track back. And we're down. It's 1-1. No, that's the wrong pass. That is the wrong pass. I didn't want to do that. I want to whip it out wide to Bernard, who was making a run on the outside. That is not what I want. Oh, okay. Richarlison can nick that, and then Bernard's on his way. Dom's in the box. Early cross. Holy shit! How did he miss that? Okay, we need to make some changes here. We need to make some big changes here. We're bringing on Gabaman, and we're bringing on Moise Kean. Both of them with pace. We need to break these guys down. We are running out of... Oh, Cenk Tosun. Bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. It's John Moss. John Moss is the ref. I'm 100% convinced that John Moss is the referee here. Ah, safe hands. Come on. Someone... make a run so we can get on the counter attack. I see Moyes. Oh! I'm frustrated. No way. There is no way. No way. How have we let this happen, man? Just sloppy defending once again. And we concede. I feel like Marco Silva. I can't believe this has happened. I actually can't believe that this has happened. Oh, I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the FIFA 20 career mode here on the channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for signings, tactics, players for me to play, anything. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to thank the guys over at Falcon Blues TV for giving me the opportunity to post this video here. And I hope you guys see more of me. Hope to post more here on the channel. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.